Hello, Lane. Trying to make sure that when I made that post, it went to the right place and that people could see it. How are you doing today? This is oh, don't worry, we're about to hit the loop. And it's gonna hit you upside the head. And you're gonna know exactly what this is. It's not Kirby 64. But how are you guys doing? Hello, Charmander. Hello, Karen. No, it's not. Paper Mario. It's not Paper Mario either. Nope. Hello, Jasper. And that is a point for Energy Surge, actually. Energy Surge has earned another one. It is Super Smash Brothers. This is the training room theme. You probably have heard it. What level? It's the training room theme from the original 64 version of it. Yep, SMSBX64. You probably heard this song, though, in the training room of Ultimate. Because I know both you and me spent a lot of time in that training room. The Ultimate training room, practicing, learning, doing things. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Ancient history. Ultimate training room was such a scam. It really was. Oh my god, it was so hard to practice anything in there that was like of value. Of substance? I think of substance is a better word. All the combos were fake. I know. If anything, it just kind of gave you a playground to do things on, but the information was wrong. Like, there was a lot of things wrong with the training hub in Ultimate. But yeah, I think the other day, what inspired me to play this is I was rewatching some of the Smash 64 combo videos that people do for those large tournaments, the combo showcases, and it's pretty fun. I had a Piranha Plant like 8-hit ladder combo, and of course it didn't really work. What's funny is a lot of those things are actually true because people know what you're allowed to tech and not tech, and you know, if you can tech anything in those games. All right, shall we get started here? Everyone give a warm applause to Super Smash Bros. For the 64 for giving us an opening song here. Get started here. Yeah, that looks about right. Creating a hub. I feel like those combo contests have are you Paul's drag race syndrome? Like, what do you mean? Like, it's just like people... I think people, like, don't go in to win. They just kind of go in to show off. And I think the community looks kind enough where people aren't really, like, caring about winning as much. Are you Paul? Are you Paul? I don't know what Are You Paul is. Where they can't just do some good combo, they have to do some crazy gimmick and trance to try to outdo each other. Well, we have an open lobby. People would like to join. You are more than welcome to. Lobby ID is now on the screen. give a rant on Are You Paul? I'm not Paul. I'm not familiar with the term. It sounds like, you know, a dick measuring contest. I think was what people often refer to it as, where two people are constantly trying to one-up each other, you know, by talking about how, you know, who's got the bigger, you know, schlong, I guess. Right? But so Are You Paul, right? It's like, like everyone is called Are You Paul's Drag Race a Dick Measuring Contest? I don't know what it is! I feel like I'm being asked to make a comment on something I know nothing about, which is exactly what's happening. Mind you. Trying to find a set here that I made recently. Where to go? Agnantor gets the post first, I guess. There we go. Mods remove the man's balls. What? Again, I have okay. What is Are You Paul? Someone needs to educate me. Or before I feel like I can make a real comment. I feel like I'm getting, you know, snake in the grass here. Can I say it a few more times? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like, it's just making Jasper really happy. What is going on? Are you Paul? Like, I mean, I get like it's like I understand something about it, but like I feel like I'm missing some serious context. I feel like me bringing Sword and Shield to this fight is not a great idea, but that's fine. I'm missing a Soul Seer tail, really? That's fine. Oh, fine, fine. I will play Charge Blade. Oh, man. Like, 2 seconds. That's all I needed. Works so hard trying to get something together and just disappears in my face. Anyway. Welcome everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And we have 2 open spots currently available. It doesn't seem a lot of people want to fight this monster, which is, you know, understandable. It's not an easy fight, but it is a fun fight for what it's worth. Love the drip. Thank you. All right, maybe it's a duo start. Nobody was in here. Am I Paul? I am not Paul. No, I understand that that's what you're saying, right? I get that, but like everyone's talking about Are You Paul? Like it's is it like is it actually a thing, or is this just something you've made up in this moment and now I'm saying like 6 times in a row, which is resulting in this weird confusion? Because I feel like it's becoming the latter. Okay. Thank you. Russian Paul. I see. I don't. I kind of missed something up there. That's fine. Ow. Totally fucked that up. Man, this is a rough monster to start my day off with. That is herbal medicine, not life powder. Had to do it with no feints and no cool drinks. Yeah, that's rough. If you made an appearance on Are You Paul, what would I wear? I don't know. A red V-neck and a pair of, I don't know, jorts. Bridget cosplay. Yo, hello Giganox, how's it going? We are currently doing this two-man quest since things are starting a little slow here. What? My extensive knowledge of RU Paul. Better Ketsu. I am shocked I made it out of that situation. There we go. And we are doing our best out here to survive. This is not an easy monster to deal with. I am so sorry. I feel like I accidentally set off an explosion there and it ended up hitting a Gantor there. Oh, come on, tag something, please. He's a Savage Joe for Jang level after all. I mean, yeah, not a crazy monster. Oh, I did not know that hitting the orange parts does damage to it. I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna miss. I'm only gonna get punished. Jeez, rough. You find the explosive slime concept a bit strange? How so? I like to think of it as like, I guess like a moss almost. Why would slime just explode? It's part of it's part of a way of defending itself. Again, I like to think that it's not just like explosive slime. Like you could just say it's like, oh, you know, it's like a nitroglycerin gel or something. Oh, we just lost a Cantor. All right. Well, we'll go back. We'll pick up some people. Exploding allows it to express its moldy nature. Well, like, yeah, I like to think that it's like some kind of vine or mold, and the explosions are part of like a symbiotic relationship between You know, it's a defensive mechanism for Brachadios, but Brachadios also moves it around. Oh, I just literally can't figure out how it would physically work. There we go. Like, there's no buildup of pressure that I can figure. That is the canon nature of it, yes. Gotcha. It's just a goo that later explodes. Like, what's that about? I mean, so for one, so again, I like to think of it as like this I guess thing that, like, yeah, it reproduces like by sending its seeds out via explosions, but then on top of that, it does this other little thing where it basically like uses the, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to even describe this. It's a defensive like thing for Brachadios. And then Brachadios spreads it. And the explosions are a byproduct of being beneficial for both, where it helps launch seeds and also, like, acts as a means of, like, desirability for the Brachadios. I got the ecological explanation, but how does a slime suddenly explode? I think it would combust differently. I mean, probably. I mean, it is being, like, put onto a volcanic floor 90% of the time. You could explain it away like that. Trying to scientifically explain away exploding mold in a video game. That is what my afternoon is currently consisting of. All right. Anyone want to join us? We currently have an open spot. Huh? Oh, there we go. Nathan's here. First time you see Brachi in this game is on the deserted island level, though. I mean, yeah, true. I mean, it could just be pressure, like pressure activated. Like, you know, think of it as like, what if the mold acts in a very similar function to that of like a glow stick? You know, where when a certain amount of pressure is applied, but what pressure? I mean, the Brachios like literally slams it onto the ground. It's the act of the Brachios putting it onto the ground that causes it to start the chemical reaction. But a glow stick is enclosed of something. The slime is just loose. I mean, if we're talking about it like a mold, right? It's fibrous. It's a fibrous thing that clings to it. But the second that the fibrous function, like the outside fibers are broken, that is what would cause it to, you know, start the chemical reaction. It's not like if you light gasoline on fire and it's not in a container, it doesn't just cause an explosion, it just ignites. But what if it's not like gasoline? What if it's something more like sulfur? Like the way sulfur reacts in water. I don't know. I think it's very difficult to explain away. But I feel like you could get, though. Does sulfur explode, though? Well, I mean, kind of. It releases, like, heat in a way that it... You think it just ignites? See, I don't know about that. I'm not gonna lie, I saw the alchemy whetstone thing show up, and I thought that someone had died. Looking it up. We're about to learn a lot about chemical and those, I guess, that type of reaction. Ooh, okay, just enough stamina to block all of that. That's good to know. That I'm able to get away with that. That was an unfortunate roar. Stuck in block stun for a little while. Ow! Okay, that sucked a lot. I think I took some damage from arm exploding. Woof! Oh, yes, maybe I do mean sodium. Not sulfur. If this guy lobbed grenades, it'd be a different comparison. I mean, again, I think it's like inside. I don't think it's a goo. I think it's like a moss. Like it's fibrous. Again, so like you could contain something within the fibers of said moss. That's at least how I've been looking at it. All right, we got some slick online. Just did the crazy 180 move where he runs in a circle really fast, like. Last hit did not connect. That's fine. This is a good time for me to do my things. Sharpen this. Getting knocked around, that's okay, I guess. Oh, let me out of this situation. That's fine. Just get the goo off. My other thought is that the slime is inserted into the ground and that can produce an explosion. You prefer that explanation? I mean, yeah, that was what I was trying to say earlier. Something like that. Like how you constantly are seeing it in this kind of volcanic environment. Again, I think he's just a cool monster. Yeah, okay. Phew, dancing on the edge. I really hate fighting him here. Ow. So maybe where it first appears is not a good data point. Perhaps. I mean, if that's the way you want to perceive how it functions. I mean, again, I think I personally like my moss explanation and how it's like fibers being broken that causes the reaction. But I mean, at the end of the game, like there is no real way of explaining it. Not unless we get into a depth dive. Actually, we could check the Monster Hunter notes and see what it says about it. They might have an explanation for it. Let's get some cheer going. Do a quick sharpen. Ow. Whew. It's probably an explanation somewhere in the art books. I'd believe that. Ow. That was not what I wanted to do, but I tapped a couple of buttons and reacted poorly. Dang. I love Shoryuki as a special, but man, it feels like it whiffs a lot. Seems like a good idea right about now. Everyone's looking a little hurt. There's a Monster Hunter gacha game. Is there? I mean, I believe that. I know Monster Hunter Go came out the other day. It's basically a Pokemon Go version of Monster Hunter. Which, you know, it's the mobile big video game franchise thing. There's like 3. Going into the Monster Hunter lore quite a bit today, aren't we? Did I bring flash bombs? I did. That did not work out as well as I'd hoped. I think I may have killed someone. That is my bad. I think that flash bomb may have gotten someone killed. When looking at Brachi descriptions, they all kind of use cop-out language. The blame is thought to be blah, blah, blah. I see. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait for Monster Hunter Wilds for the better explanations. God, I have no stamina. I couldn't do anything about that. Can you stop targeting me? I am like, no health, no stamina. That trigger it? I don't think it did, actually. Dang. I was really hoping that would trigger Trump card. Whew. They live to do that so they can change shit up later. That is true. I felt like, what was it? One of my favorite books does this a lot, actually. It's called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. But it likes to do this thing. Jeez, okay. It's a miracle I didn't die there. There we go. Okay. We'll get Chaos Oil off first. And we'll slot into stamina here. Oh, that is such an unfortunate place for him to get shocked. Damn, that was a lot of whiffs. Oh, come on. Come on, buddy. He is, man, he is playing so outside of our range, it's not even funny. Come on, come here, buddy. We are breaking a lot of his parts, though. That is a positive. Hey, there we go. Phew. Okay, that just took a while. A long start for the beginning of our stream here. Dude hated even writing the book versions. That's why it's so wonderfully ass-pully. Like, there's always some dumb cliffhanger with an even dumber Deus Ex Machina, and that's what makes it so great. Right, that's why I thought it was so funny. Like, you know, they're like, how does flight work? And they're like, we'll talk about it later. And then you, like, when you kind of have forgotten about it, 3 books down the line, they actually talk about how flying works. And it's, like, such a terrible answer. Like, you know, it's really quite simple to learn how to fly. For flying is only falling and missing the ground. That's beautiful. It's a good series. Or I should say a hilarious series. If you haven't read it, it's definitely worth picking up as like a nice read. A nice, simple, easy read. But yeah, flying is just falling and missing the ground. And that's all there is to it. It's a shame there's no record of the original radio plays. Yeah, that would have been nice. But oh well. All right. There we go. There we go. Yes, Lane, what would you like to see us play? Dual blades. I think we can manage that. Ow, okay. I hope you meant oh and not ow. And explain the fucking dual blades, because I don't... You don't even know. I don't know what that stands for. IDGI. Is this the set I was using? No, I made a new set, didn't I? I was using an aerial set earlier this week, but, well, yeah, we'll bust out these guys. You just don't get it? Okay, so, like, so dual blades kind of function on this interesting, like, little thing, right? God, man, everyone's posting the hard shit today. Fighting new fatty. Anyway, so the way that dual blades work is you basically go into demon mode, you build up the gauge, and then once the gauge is finished, as long as like you keep the gauge with meter in it, you gain all the properties of having a full gauge. So like, you know, I have this with the set and style I'm using right now, I have the standard roll until I finish building up my dual blade meter. Right? And at least in theory, this is how it works with most of them. And then after you finish building up the meter, you have access to a different type of thing. That is the so basically it rewards you for damage upkeep. Yes, but at the cost of stamina. So you use your stamina as a resource essentially. That gives you that gauge. Now I am playing a Valor dual blades. So, you know, you're not going to see me do that as much because I don't think I actually have demon mode with dual blades or with, yeah. Oh, it is Defy the Prophecy. Oh, man. This is a rough quest. What do Valor dual blades do? So instead of, like, having access to your usual thing, instead, what will happen is I'll finish building up the Valor gauge. I don't think Nathan knows to come join us over here by the Dragonator. So that way we can hit him with the Dragonator. Okay, there he is. Starting a Babo stream with some bangers. People are posting some hard quests. Yeah. If Nathan had been here, he would have charged directly at us, but that's okay. We can wait a little longer. Fatalis, it takes time. But yeah, so you basically build up the Valor gauge, and then hitting R instead of putting you in demon mode basically gives you a it creates like this dodge, and that dodge will allow you, we'll just hit him with the one, I guess. Oh no, that hit both. Cool. Ow. But yeah, well, I'll give you access to this dodge that functions differently than... That basically, whenever you complete a successful dodge, it'll both raise your sharpness and let you, like, swing out with a counterattack. Up next, event Lao. God, no. So now I have access to this thing. Like this burst dash movement. You swear if I do event WoW, you're gonna go for a walk? Don't blame you. That quest blows. Alright, and since we are doing this quest, the best thing I can do is probably just, you know, play with the equipment a little bit. Assuming that, you know, he ever comes this way. This is actually part of the reason why I run the paralysis set against this monster, is because there are just these moments where, like, hitting him basically does no damage, and this is one of those moments. Engaging, very. Is he gonna ever show up in this direction? Am I gonna get my angle ever? I want to get the status dual blades. Oh yeah, those are great, but man, they are a pain to make because they are so good. Ah, damn. Well, that's a waste of cannon ammo. I sure hope nobody dies here. All right, we're doing all right. Do they have the sleep paralysis ones in this one? I actually don't know. Alright, so right now I'm building a Valor Gauge. That blue aura thing is me when I'm, you know, doing my sheath animation because Valor State is a thing. Boom, and now I have aura. Or Valor State. Ah, which means, in theory, I can do a dodge there if I am better about it. But I was not very good about it, so I'm going to just take a little bit of... Oh my god! I am not used to playing here. I don't like playing in front of the monster like this. At least not with Fatalis. You get him from the barkeeper or something? Ah, I see, I see. Dang. Alright, one redo. We run it back, as we always do. Thought they were world exclusive. Are they at least, like, kind of funny looking, or... Like, do they look cool? Alright, one redo. I'm gonna run the set I usually do. Oh, we lost Nathan. That you know, that's kind of to be expected. If anybody else would like to jump in, feel free to. I'm gonna run the set that gets it done. Oh, they're beer mugs in World. That is cool. That would explain why they look like, why you would get them from the barkeep in this game. It's a cool weapon. Dang it. They're just swords in this game. Hmm. There we go. E for Thunder Res, E for Defender. Sleep Poison. Ah, that's a fun combo. So this is something that I know about the way that dual blades work in this game, which is if they have 2 effects on them, it is tied to 1 dual blade. So that basically means that instead of proccing the status effect, you know, I would say like, you know, if you had a weapon with a single status type, there is, you know, you'd basically be proccing it with 1 dual blade and then the other. If you have with 2 damage types or status types or whatever it is, then you are only going to proc one or the other. Which with dual blades doesn't matter because you're doing so many swings with both, and it's about how many hits you land with the status effect and not it's about how many you how many status procs you get, and not about like what the strength of the weapon is. So usually it doesn't matter, but it is something to keep in mind that if you want to like really optimize status rather than running 2 statuses, you can double probably the chances of proccing status by doing that. Ooh, that was a very good. All right, go target the head. When the monster falls, the head is the place to target. That's where all the weak points are. I guess they're using Charge Blade though, so that makes a bit less of a difference. Oh, okay. That was not me, for the record. I made sure to walk away from popping that special. I think, I don't know how feasible it's going to be to sleep bomb with randos. It's funny, I love sleep bopping, but man, it is so difficult to do that with randos in the lobby just because of how easy it is to not proc it correctly. Jesus. Okay, we are really locking him down into place. All right, not a bad start. I am almost certain that phase 2 is not going to last very long. Because we definitely, like, stun locked him quite a bit and probably pushed him out of a damage threshold. Which, again, not a bad thing. Just a thing. Rocket-powered greatsword. That does sound pretty funny. I do feel like, I don't know. I with Rise and World, I feel like we got a lot less funny weapons, though, overall. You know? You really want the Umbrella Greatsword? One of your goals? I think it's a great goal to have. There we go. All right, here comes the bomb. Nice. Fantastic. There we go. Sleep bombing is in full activation mode now. Oof. That's rough. Conga Skull is your personal favorite. Corn Popper. Corn Popper's a pretty great weapon. Since we are already here. What was the fish one that where you actually clean the fish? Oh yeah, that's a charge blade. It's pretty great. Did Lilith just Farcaster? I guess so. Nice. All right. Same plan as last time. Just kind of move where you need to. Pick my dashes carefully. Switch axe. I think I can manage that. Ouch. Chasing people down, let me heal you. Ooh. Youch! That did a ton of damage to me. It is a miracle I'm alive. I need to find my herbs. There we go. Okay, good. Topping people's health off. Can't see dicks. Get down from up there. Come on. Come on. Oof. Come on. Nice. Good hits. Good hits. I think I got some ammo. Go up here and grab it. Oh, nope, I don't. Okay. We're going to let Tai Chi just do the sleep bomb thing. Solid. Ooh, getting screamed at. God, man, these fights take forever. Damn it. I'm gonna be fine here for... Alright, we made it out. I did something kind of risky and stupid, but you know, sometimes that pays off. Ah, fuck. I really got hit by the only move I was at risk of dying to. Damn. Well. All right. There we go. We move onwards. We'll cycle around and go back to Lilith eventually. Oh man, that was rough. Cantor left the hub. If anybody would like to jump in, we now have an open spot. And I'm about to play Switch Axe. There we go. What the fuck is up with Switch Axe? So it's just like Charged Blade, except nothing like Charged Blade. And that's basically it. It's goated. So, like, the way it works is you have... Why are there two of them? Yeah. Why are there two of them ever? Right? So the way that it works is that you have your axe mode, and that's kind of like your base form. And you do all these things in axe mode until your meter is full. Once your meter is full, you switch to sword mode, and your sword mode is what, like, you know, your primary, like, you do faster attacks. They ignore sharpness, so you don't bounce on the monsters. And you can finish, like, you know, one of your combos with an explosion. I'll kind of demonstrate it as we go through, but, you know, it'll become apparent. And so, like, you know, you kind of can swap between the two depending on, like, if you want to use large swinging motions versus, like, quick and nimble kind of things. They also do extra damage on full charge sword hits, do they? I mean, again, I'm by no means an expert. I've watched Meet the Boy play Switch Axe a number of times. And then, he's quick and nimble and quick and nimble and quick and nimble and quick. Yep, the classic. Is that from the DK rap, if I remember? He's quick and nimble. Man, I really got a terrible batch of oranges again. I can't, man, the oranges up here, like, when I talk to people and they're like, man, I hate oranges, I get it now. I get it. The Silver Gunna remix, that's right. What a icon for all video game music, the Silver Gunna. So right now, axe mode, right? That is what I am in. And I can do these big hits because I have adept mode. All the oranges come from Florida and California, lol. Well, they're terrible this year. Had so many bad oranges, it's not even funny. Yeah, I was like, I know what you want. So now I have adept mode, and what adept mode gives me is like this kind of faster dodge, and that includes in sword mode. And then now that I'm in sword mode, I can do extra damage, and then I can finish this combo with this double explosion here. Set up some bombs. Let the cat do its thing. While this is going on, I can reload my other thing. Yo, old hunter's here. So it's a little bit like Gunlance. I mean, yeah, a little bit, and like the sense that like you have like this meter that you're trying to manage. But like the meter kind of automatically recharges and like decharges, I guess. And of course you can swatch out of it at any given point. Like, it's a neat weapon. What other weapon leaves you scrambling for your notes? I mean, you know, most of them, I would say. But this one is definitely a standout. You can also do A into X for a bonus on your meter. Do I have to be in sword or axe mode for that? I'm gonna guess sword mode. I need to get into sword mode. A, X. Oh, wild axe. You don't know if it needs to hit the monster or not? Well, here's a good chance to find out. A. Oh my god, I'm still in the room. It's a miracle. Okay, I see. So you do it out of wild swing, right? And then you just hit X after initiating the wild swing a couple of times. Whoop. How come I can't get into this state, though? Nice. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I am by no means an expert on this weapon, and I mostly just kind of play it as, like, this one hit, two hit combo kind of thing, you know? And then just play for positioning. That's kind of how I end up playing Switch Axe most of the time. A lot of people are far more interested in my Charge Blade. Like in Rise, you need to do the input, but I think it requires contact. That or it's insanely inconsistent. Right. I'm trying to remember how to get into Wild Swing. I think I can do it out of, like, switching out of Axe mode, maybe. Yeah, because that did not let me do it. A as Axe, continue until you... Yeah, but I mean, I only get that one swing. Like, I have to do something else, I think. It might be different for Valor. And maybe that's really the issue, is I'm playing Valor. Which, again, usually, in my opinion, simplifies the weapon after you enter Valor state. Like... Just send the bomb. Ow. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out where it is. Valor's really only fun for the double explosion. Yeah, I agree. Which, again, might be one of those things where it's like... Maybe that's why I don't have such a great understanding of the weapon. Did it just leave? That's crazy. Rathalos, why'd you do that? Valor. Yeah. Again, it's very possible that my understanding of this weapon is, like, skewed because of the style I know it with. I know I was doing it earlier. That's what's throwing me off. It's like, how in the world did I do it earlier, you know? In case anybody wanted the tail. But that's okay, too. I just don't know how I got into it earlier. Maybe we should play some guild-style swacks and see what we can learn. We can also experiment right now. See if we can at least cause it to execute. Because I remember that being an issue when I was playing Rise, too. It's like, I just couldn't figure out how to enter. I did this, right? And then I exited this. And then just immediately went into it. Huh. I am in slight pain. How's it going? Oh, I hope that gets better. Yeah. But welcome, Floof. How are you doing today? It's nice to have you here. I left my stream running last night, by the way. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but I had been live for like over 12 hours. Finally, someone messaged, like, Meet the Boy messaged me, and so did Justice. So, if you guys haven't followed them, I mean, they're pretty great guys. No, it was just my end screen. All right, let me see if we can try out some guild style switch axe and see if we can actually figure out this swing thing that people are talking about. Oh. The Lethal Company ASMR was fascinating. That was someone else's. I was about to ask if we had an open spot. I'm sure a spot will open up some point today. All right, well, if we're going to do this, but I will let you know as soon as the spot opens up. Let me in now, and it can be nice. It already is nice. Hello, Protogen. How are you running? How are you doing tonight? Yeah, I think the Lethal Company ASMR that you heard was not me, but rather like someone else's stream. All right, running back into Fatalis. 8 or 9 now. Congrats. It's a climb. It really is. Actually, if they're bringing... Hold up. If they're bringing, like, their sets that are really good for sleeping the monster, me bringing something like this might be a good idea. Something that's kind of defensive and bulky and... Actually, No, I mean, someone needs to carry offense. It should be me. I'll be the offense. I don't bust this set out often, but here we are. Babo Furry confirmed he knew terminology rated protogens. What? What are you talking about? I'm literally just reading chat. Was hunting high rank Kieran? I just see it after trying to skip from HR 12 to 999. Dang. High rank Kieran with other players did not get hit once at all. Yeah, that is I maybe luck almost. That's not easy. Just waiting. No. Yeah, the focus has to be there. Oh, I think I missed out on one. You love the Prowler playstyle? It's cool. I think they balanced it, like the other weapons really harm the verisimilitude. Ah, I got screamed at. Ah, double screamed at. Nice. All right, we wait. Just got to move carefully. Damn. All right, I'm doing all right. Can I join if a spot opens up? I believe Floof is first in the turn order, but afterwards, yes, absolutely. What's the deal with that bow? It looks so cool. It's actually the one made from Nursilla, which is the spider. Oh, what? Who? What does it do? It has very high affinity. So this is actually what is considered to be like the #1 bow set in the game. At least according to Reddit, like 8 years ago, but the meta hasn't changed from what I can tell. Like the most consistent in terms of damage and all of that stuff. But yeah, so basically the way it works is it runs a number of effects to make its arrows stronger, like base arrows stronger, and then it boosts affinity with a skill called Challenger when the monster's upset, and then combines that with its already, 30 affinity on it. And the combination of those two things basically give the weapon roughly about 100 affinity, which is anytime you see like red impact, that is a crit hit, and then I run a critical up, and all the usual meta effects that make you do as much damage as possible without committing the most resources to it. Have ever played a heavy shot bow? I have, actually. They're so fun. I'm obsessed. Never run anything else. Sounds about right. I mean, again, they are super fun. I used to run an aerial, actually. That's how I used to play heavy shot bow. Basically, it would like put me right above the monster, and the aerial shots would do pretty decent damage. Ooh, that was actually deadly. I need to heal. I somehow was allowed to heal during that. Gonna walk away, kind of at least put my health back up to relatively close to full, because, you know, gunner armor is a thing. Gunner armor exists. Ooh, okay. I did not. I thought I was at a pretty safe spot, but I was totally wrong. Ouch. What was that text? Hunter sucks because I. Well, I was not planning on being up here for this part of the fight. I'm not too pleased to be up here. What? What is up with the music in this fight? I swear, it keeps doing shit. It keeps cutting out when I paralyze it, and like, I want to say it's the sleep effect, because sleep usually like cuts out the music when the monster falls asleep. But I don't know. I've never encountered it like this before. This is weird. All I've got is the one bomb, but looks like Tai Chi has a big one. Oh, thanks. Immediately getting tagged as I'm charging the shot. Oh well, it happens. Man, we are fighting a lot of difficult monsters today. It's reminiscent of my like 2 in the morning streams for Monster Hunter. I don't think anybody was here for those. I would say it was, oh my god, I rolled into that. Yikes. Man, this is why I hate being a damage dealer. I like being tanky and supportive, but we have already 2 other tanky supportives. Bo is just like that sometimes. Yeah, but in a long fight like this, You really can't let it be that, you know? Like if you're gonna play Touch of Death, you really have to, you know, not be in that range. Even if it means just being able to tank one hit. Like a bow that can take a single hit is not bad. In fact, it's pretty good. All right, Dragonator's ready. Gonna try and get people invested. Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll go in and swing a few times. Come here, mister. Ooh. Well. Come on. I'm out of bombs. Oh, no longer. Well, maybe. That could have killed me. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not going anywhere near that. I'm about to make this guy make this crimson, or Fatali's turn crimson because it's about to bleed. Oh man, we are trying so hard right now. I think we're one card away. I've carded twice now. We had one of our cats cart earlier. DPSing ain't easy. So is this considered the hardest quest? No, I would not think so. At least definitely not for me. Hardest quests, usually are like, this is just like one of the more time consuming ones, but like with a pretty decent group of people, it's not bad. I think Crystal Beard EX is harder. I think Alteron is harder. I think Crimson Fatalis is actually harder than Old Fatalis. You really don't like Crystal Beard. He's rough. I like, there's no denying the fact that he is a difficult monster to fight against. I think most people would agree with me. Crystal Beard is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with him. I think he's difficult. Like, I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with this fight either. I think it's long. That's a little obnoxious, but other than that... Ow. Okay, there we go. All right, man, we are really going through this. I don't know when the damage got so good, but here we are. All right, I think we are nearing phase 5, if not on it. Should be the last time he takes off. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, can I hurry my ass down there? Oh my god. He's got such a weird shape. How can he take up like a third of the arena and yet also still be too, like, disproportionate? This is build. I don't want to be here. Picking up ammo while lightning is falling. Can you fall? Roar indeed. I thought that was me. Damn. All right. Well, one redo. Here, run it back. Your German Shepherd dog got a puppy today? Like, had puppies today? Why does this flute sound like a meme song? Man, all right. I don't even know what to play. We got, right now, currently, dual blades. Would it help if I played a cantor and started playing notes? That might be helpful. Oh. Yes, Ikari. Swax. What about Swax? What Tali's give me head. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Oh, actually, I did think about playing this. I haven't seen Ruby here today, so I think I can get away with it. I think this might actually be the move. If I'm looking for damage. And it gives me a pretty good out. Why is symbol a language? What? Charge blade for life. Wasn't what? Yeah, I was gonna say they were just here. They were able to join. Huh. Interesting. Anybody else watch Elder Cats HR jump up to 12 to 105? Do people not speak? Interesting. Willingly. Oh, man. Ruby Saw. It's just good in this fight because I can spam, with Valor. We've got him. Indeed. Spin to win. Oh, there goes. Huh. Elder Cat's not taking damage. Elder Cat, what do you got going on? I watched your HR jump around. You're not taking damage in this fight. Are you playing the game? Yeah, they're guarding that. I mean, I can't do anything about it right now, but it's definitely something I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'll probably kick him. We caught a cheater. I mean, it happens. It's not the first time. It won't certainly be the last. I mean, I've played with hackers before, and actually they can be a lot of fun to play with. Don't get me wrong. But, like, it's a different kind of thing when, like, you're trying to do something like this, you know? Where you cheaters are goated. I want to see a Monster Hunter spin bot. I think I noticed someone earlier point out that their account changed. Like, the value of their character changed earlier. But I thought, you know, I was just losing it. Ah! I do remember the For You Cheaters. They actually, I remember meeting one. His tag was Draco at the time. Like Draco Malfoy. That's immediately what I thought of. But yeah, so anyway, he jumps into a lobby with me and my brother. And he's like, yeah, we're going to go fight this monster. And like, we have basically infinite carts, and the item box is full of items to make the best weapon set in the game. Like, just at the very beginning. Also, holy bouncing. Oh, yeah. There's nothing but bouncing. I mean, that's kind of the... first off, I have green sharpness, so there's not a whole lot I can do about that. So I'm opting to bounce and then cutting through it with my, basically, file charge. Wait, why? That's the highest sharpness that this weapon lets me. Why would you want that? Really high base damage and ice damage. So it still does the elemental damage. It does. But also, it's got really high raw damage. It's like the only downside is its sharpness. Yeah, I think my flat damage is like 300. Like, well, it's well over 300. Which, bouncing on this monster is not a big deal. Like, at all. So I'm not too off-put. I have a good train. It's train time? What does that mean? Also, Floof, get ready to jump in. We'll have a spot open after this quest. Some of us have wonderful trains. Oh, that's what... Oh, okay, that's what Joanna meant. Joanna's on the subway. Okay. Or as the European might say, on the tube. Never ridden a train before? They're all right. Where have I been on a train? I mean, New York? England? I don't know. I've ridden subways before. You're curious. I mean, yeah. Makes sense. Damn, that roar. I spent all that time in the UK. Yeah, I did. You say spent all that time in the UK. She was attending school there. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, this weapon doesn't actually do what I think it's doing, does it? Can I get in and get this hit? Just trying to build file charge, please. That is spooky. Damn. You're almost dead. I know. Your lore. Don't worry, I'm healing. I got that big recovery up. 2 max potions basically puts me at full. Or not, 2 megas do. All right, let's see that bomb. Did not get my file charge off. There we go. Damage. Spinning to winning. There we go. Weapon's gonna break. And if it does, I'll get a new one. No, that's like the true American that I am. I cannot. That'd be a great mechanic if your weapon just straight up break. Yeah, it sounds like a very popular game idea that exists in many games. Just keep spinning, spinning to winning. If Nintendo designed Monster Hunter, it broke. What if that weapon required a mantle? It probably requires a trunk spine, to be perfectly honest. If your pickaxe could break after a set amount of uses, like in Animal Crossing. I know, that game, that was not a game that needed to have that function in it. Hey, there we go. GG's. Phew. Maybe now we can play something that is more discernible from 3 other quests. Oh, can I get my carbs, please? That'd be great. Animal Crossing has this kind of I sucked to, and I hate to say it. Oh, has always kind of sucked. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. That is kind of how it has been. Old Hunter has left the hub. Hey, Floof, if you want to get in here, now is your chance. New Leaf Slander. New Leaf was actually really good. I do agree with New Leaf being one of the best Animal Crossings to ever exist. The cheater is dead. I don't know if they... I don't know what was going on. Like, hunting was fun. Fishing was meh. Destroyer, Carver. I'll pass. Played Charge Blade on their grave. Jesus. Fine, I'll continue to play another round of Charge Blade. Surf Loof has made it. Taichi is their turn to post. I don't know. I was always a fan of fishing in Animal Crossing, but I think that's just because of how profitable it was. I don't know. I really liked Animal Crossing, but at the same time, like, I can acknowledge that I felt like I was doing nothing every time I played it. It's not you, it's your cat. I recognize it. I do fish. That is what I do in video games. Hence why the currency that we have here are fishes and oranges. That is what we earn. That is how it goes. One of those games where the actual moment-to-moment gameplay isn't that fun, but the design is nice. Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. Like, how would I describe it? It's a game with very good aesthetic. Maybe it's weird of you to say that as a RuneScape enjoyer, but I think that repetitive goal-seeking gameplay should be held to a high standard. I mean, perhaps. Maybe, is that you saying that as, like, someone who loves the genre and doesn't want to see it disappear because if it's, like, done poorly, it's just really bad? No, Stardew is a really good version of that type of game. I remember you getting really into Animal Crossing and, like, breeding flowers. I am bouncing all over this monster, and I've got purple sharpness. My weapon cannot get much sharper. Whew. Damn. Jesus. Why is this monster so incredibly hard? It's a miracle I didn't get hit by that. Just let it be known. I had no right to dodge whatever the hell happened. Oh. Missed sleep bomb opportunity. I fucked up. You think the genre can reach higher heights? That is valid. I love the way like the genre plays. But I do agree that there's like something that could be done more. I'm gonna get hit and die. I can feel it. Life powder moments. Everyone's using them. There we go. Nick. Got him. I'm sorry, I accidentally used a special. Wow, that sucked. Get red shield. Full combo. Nice. Hello, Joanna. Welcome back. How was your train? Nice. Absolutely killed it that time. Great fight. It took us a while to get in there, start warming up, but here we are. I was pretty happy with the way I utilized supers. I am upset that I missed a Ripper Shield somewhere in there, because my goal was to do something. Do something like that to rebuild Red Shield immediately, but oh well. Adequate and timely. Is that common for the train? I remember when Floof shielded my Ripper Shield and it just ate all their stamina. Good times. Yeah, that sounds about right. Those multi-hit moves are really brutal if they hit a shield. And not to you, but rather to the person whose shield they hit. Man, I got the worst fucking oranges. I'm so pissed about that. They all are like so bad. What's that term that people use? when they describe like a very, very weird consistency of an orange. Nothing but pulp. No juice at all. Really good therapy appointment today, so I'm pogging. Hell yeah. Dog shit. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. All right. Floof, it is your turn to post. On weekends, the trains can be shit. That's fair. I think it's called a monster slog bone. I see. Dun, 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 dun. Rancid. No, there's like a very specific term I'm thinking of. Like mealy. That might be it. Maybe mealy? Like maybe. I think so. I think that sounds like the most correct. Okay, so we made this new set recently, right? But I really do think that this could work well with basically any kind of set. Like if I wanted to actually go Striker and then swap over to Gunlance, for example. Like, I don't know. Pithy. There we go. That's one. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty descriptive. Or like meal. Yeah, I think mealy is more the word I was looking for. You always run Absolute Readiness, Blast Dash, and whatever offensive thing you feel like you're doing. Yeah, I'm a fan of like these particular skills. A Flare is great because A, it knocks out flying monsters. B, it has tons of guard point, so I can actually like use it as a defensive option and cancel a lot of like, I don't know, specials out of it. This is obviously movement based, and then Blast Dash or Dragon Blast is just a decent damaging move. And then since I'm using Trump Card and a whole bunch of other skills, like, it pairs actually really well. Unsheathing really sucks. Yeah, I could see where you know, have a gripe with that. I mean, you can swing with it. I think that's a pretty decent thing to do in order to unsheath it. Don't I mean Black Dash? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. That's for me to know and you to find out. Isn't there a clip of me saying Black Dash? Chat catching it? I remember saying it out loud and going, God, I really hope nobody heard me just say that. And then immediately there was a clip of it in the chat, like almost like before I could even react to it. It's a thing you can do, but you'd always rather be doing the Striker combo. Well, I mean, yeah, but like you could do things like, you know, it's not like you're like completely locked out. You can go into the combo from that initial hit. I mean, yeah. You would prefer not to be sheathing your weapon. That is 100% true. But, I mean, you know, what are you going to do about it? I'm vulgar. do believe he likes to spawn around here. So like right there, explosion, reload. You can do a charge shot if you wanted to. Another explosion. Like, I don't know. I feel like I got options out of my unsheath. The striker combo is so good. I was trying to 1, 2, 3 shell it. I mean, that is fair. Ouch, this monster is sending me flying. I appreciate that heal. Nice. Slowly building up meter. Slowly building up meter. Slowly building up meter. Watching people play video games is a nice way to spend time with them. I agree, actually. That was part of the reason why I started streaming in the first place. It's because me and my brother used to play games all the time like this. And so, like, that's part of the reason why I've always wanted to keep, like, something story-based in the background. Ow. You love watching me play RPGs? It's one of my favorite things to do. That's fine. That's not fine. Oh, well, that was miserable, actually. I need to sharpen my weapon. I have sharpened my weapon. So I have a trump card. No, I don't actually. Dun, 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 dun. Meow, 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 meow. That's his theme. You like it when I watch Shazzy Hypno. You and everyone else, I guess. You could blow bubbles. Wait, no, hold up. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, wait, maybe I did. What happened? I thought I jumped and whiffed, and then the monster came crashing down after me. Did anyone get that from a different angle? Is that what actually happened there? Did I just knock it off a cliff face? I think I might have. A good old jump dive. What's funny is I don't think a lot of people realize that, like, I don't know if I can demonstrate it with Gun Lance, but you can actually, there's a window of when you're rolling that you can grab onto a wall like that. And you can do that if your weapon is sheathed or unsheathed. If you have, like, a full, like, roll, not like a sidestep like with Lance and Gun Lance. What would society be like if Gun Lance could roll? Tell me. Oh. Bomber Cat? Yeah, we can do that. All right, it is Lilith's turn to post. There we go. I don't know, it's weird immaterial hope punk shit or something. A plant on a single combustion engine to show that we live in harmony. It would collapse in on itself because the universal rule is that Gun Lance can't have nice things. I don't know, they kind of gave it some kind of crazy tools in Rise. If Gun Lance could roll, we would all live on community college campus. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I really can't tell. Oh, Lilith is playing longsword. Very cool. Velastrix. Oh, this is the scary Velastrix too, actually. Just as a heads up. This is the one that you don't want to mess with. What does fat roll? Heavy bowgun fat roll if you roll forward specifically. I'm trying to remember. I think it's just a roll with like even more iframes. I've heard people throw it out, like throw out the term, but it's been so long since I've heard it.
Every time I watch this game, I feel like the mom that just says, I just hope everyone has a good time. I could see that. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I see. Yeah, I forgot about the heavy bowgun rolls in the newer games. They are so bad. It's like you do a whole somersault, but like in slow motion. So you go into the motion and then you cradle your gun, like you caress it while going into it to make sure you don't bump anything. Why am I taking first aid kits? I can't use them. Ow. Bomber Cat is so good. Yeah, it's a shame that this is like the really horrific quest. Oh my god. Damn. I actually just used up my thing. That would be the Mega Barrel Bombay. Ow. I'm gonna get hurt. Oh my god, Jasper. Holy shit, scared the hell out of me. How are you doing today? How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful time playing games today. Can we get a shout out for Jasper? That hit? It did! Yo, Yojala, how's it going? Or Yojalata? Yojalata, there we go. How was the stream? How's Jasper? Or how's Jasper doing today? I've come to tease you to let that you let your stream on for 10 plus hours. I know. I was talking about that earlier. It's not the first time it's happened, and unfortunately will not be the last. Last night I had like turned off my stream and like basically immediately had to do stuff. You farming the views. It does the opposite, actually. It screws with your statistics. Ouch. In not a good way. It messes with your viewer ratio. And viewers are so much more important than our streams. You woke up and then saw that I was live and you were like, what the hell? Yeah, that was kind of my reaction too when I woke up this morning. I had like 2 people reach out to me on Discord being like, hey, you know you left your stream on last night, right? I think both Justice and Meet the Boy reached out to me about that. What? 2 mega barrel bombs and the longsword user decided to just pop whatever. I was gonna do it, but I couldn't find you on the server, so I was gonna reach out to Lane instead, and you must have forgotten. No worries. I will definitely, I'll shoot you a friend request after stream. I think I'm in your server somewhere. Jeez. Oh, jeez. You're seething right now? That's true. You could have absolutely farmed so many channel points. Anyone could have. Someone did, I think. It said that there were 2 viewers for a while, so somebody got like 10 hours of streaming points. Rip. You didn't know you could play as the cats? Yeah, no, you can. They're actually like a fully fleshed out mechanic too. They're not like, whatever. Like, no, each cat has a different like leveling system and specials that you can unlock, and each like style of cat has a different way you can play the game. So like one is an adept user, one is an aerial user, one is a like striker. There's like one mode that's like basically longsword. It's like demon mode cat or some beast mode cat. Release the beast. That's what it is. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of interesting things. Man, we are having some awful luck when it comes to some of these monsters. How do I deal with this? There we go. This should do it. No, actually, I don't think I want to run this. Huh, this is tough, actually. There we go. This will do it. Oh! You still be here, just cannot focus, especially when you die in one hit. That is totally fair. Oh. Well, if anybody would like to jump in, I think, David, are you still here? I think you had mentioned wanting to jump in for some hunts. I'll hold the spot for you for a little while. Just let me know if you're jumping in. Shoot me a text message or, you know, a chat message, I guess. They are eating the cats, if any of you saw that. I did hear about that. Very, very fucked up. U.S. politics are in shambles right now. Have been for a little while, but yeah. Would anybody like to jump in? We have one open spot. You're not even from the America. Yeah, I know. Oh, you gotta go. All right. Well, we got 2 open spots now. It's just so funny to me. Trick really took a hit of that marijuana beforehand. What? He's just actually out of his mind. I don't know. Again, I have very low faith in the U.S. political system right now. Really, where there's going to be a serious uptick in violence against Haitians. God, I hope not. But also, like, yeah, that is a pretty reasonable thing, because, hate to say it, but the following that is, like, around Trump is very cult-ish in nature, and they will take anything that he says, like, almost as gospel. It's really messed up. Moraine Williamson was on Twitter rant about Haitian voodoo. I already see Haitians getting harassed constantly. Yeah. I mean, again, it's messed up. Thrombos. Oh, actually, is there a special I need for a cat? I think I do need to fight this monster once as a cat. It's all a grift. I believe it. Anyway, yeah, it's a pretty awful situation. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. My boyfriend's Facebook feed is all like church moms posting Trump superimposed on pictures of Jesus on the cross. Like, it's not even clear what these pictures are supposed to mean. There's just, again, it's kind of crazy as to whatever is going on out there right now. Oh, there he is. We got one more in the hub. I hope they'll stick around. They will not. I do too, actually. Monster Hunter really, like, the mammals that are in Monster Hunter, like, rock. Babo, fight the Mufa. Eat the Mufa? No, we like the Mufa. We love the Mufa. Can't eat Mufa because of woke. Jesus. Woo. The Guild newspaper. The Guild has a newspaper? There we go. You just realized you don't have a belly button anymore. Just from the pregnancy? What's that anti-monster mine doing there? Alright, this is going pretty well, I must say. Cat boosting other cats. Damn, I'm short one. Bok Choy, hit him with a bomb. Ah! Yours genuinely looks like a clenched butt. Oh my god. That is hilarious that that is how you would describe it. Ah! Baflongo! Oh, me! Need fire. Die to my flamethrower. That was a short-lived tank. Ooh, angry. Come on, Angry Cat. There we go. I just find it funny that I went from having an innie and used to have my belly button pierced too, to have nothing where I can see my piercing, but you can still see it. That is kind of a crazy transition. There we go. Damn. Angry Cat. Angry Cat putting in work. Place down that anti-monster mind. Wrath of Meow goes up. We lost Taichi. Well, I guess it's just me. Oh, I am in a not great place right now. Am I taking damage? No, but I am losing my tank. %100% losing my tank. What is a Baflongo? It is a type of bull in this game. So it's pronounced Bullflongo, not Belflongo. I guess it's more like a bar than it is like a bull. It is a menace. Ow. Eat the Bullflongo. Was it limping? God, I can never tell. I really hope it was. It'll make my life a lot easier here. That's fine. Ow. Jesus. Already did so much damage to my tank. I don't know. I mean, I'm guaranteed that we can succeed on this quest. I just don't know how long it's going to take. I feel like we could be here for a while.
Jeez. Damn. You'll be in SF? Oh, San Francisco. Yeah, that's exciting. I hope everything is very easy and smooth for you while you're on that trip, Joanna. If you ever need company, hit me up. That'll be exciting. I haven't talked to Carson in, I think, probably since a group call between you, me, and Lane. It's been a very long time. Come on, go down, buddy. Oh! A bad dodge. Ow. Man, you know, this game is not fun without people in it. We should... honestly, we might call stream a little bit early. We are currently sitting in an empty lobby. And maybe I will try my best to stream more tomorrow. But I think we might as well call it here for today. It's been a weird Monster Hunter day, to be perfectly honest. I feel like we're missing a lot of the usual peoples. I think this is an all right place for me to call it right now. I would like to do hiring tomorrow, but I think that the soonest that I would be able to... No, yeah, no worries, Taichi. It happens sometimes. I totally get it. I've been there too. We're going to go raid another Monster Hunter streamer, but I do work tomorrow basically all day, so I wouldn't be able to stream until like 7 o'clock that evening. I think is the like soonest, which, you know, if you guys are, you know, around, that'll probably be when I start streaming again. What was it? But yeah, I would feel free to hang around until then. Gonna raid another mother. Are we? I mean, Lady Aurora. Yeah. Is that what I said? Monster Hunter streamer. That's 6 for you. You could do that. Okay. That is good to know. I might be free. I'll let you. I'll shoot you a message, Lane, and let you know what I'm able to do. But for everyone who came out tonight, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure getting to stream for you. I hope you guys have a great evening. And I will plan to stream tomorrow. But until then, good night, sleep well, and I will see you all later.